A lot of people are intimidated by storyboarding because they feel they can't draw well enough. You don't have to worry about that. Storyboards can be done with stick people. The whole point is to convey a sense of motion and a sense of place so that the filmmaker knows where the camera is going to be. So let's look at our script here. We can tell that the announcer is going to announce the character. So we're going to start off with closed curtains. I'm just going to very quickly use a blue color here and a 3-pixel brush just to draw closed curtains, and these lines are going to indicate that. We don't have to get too fancy. These are curtains that are closed. That's it. Now we're going to go down to our next panel here, and we're going to have the curtains open, and I want to show you something that's used quite a bit in storyboards, and it's these movement arrows here. I'm just drawing some arrows to indicate that the curtains are going to open in these two directions, and now I'm going to just draw the curtains opening like this. Once again, nothing fancy. It just gives me a sense of what's happening in the scene. And I know my character's behind here, so I'm going to do a little silhouette of him in the dark on his set. And that's his desk. And we're going to put the legs of the desk and just very quickly color that in like this. You don't have to worry about trying to win an art contest with storyboards. This is for your own personal use here. Now that the curtains are open, we're going to see our character for the first time as the curtains have revealed him back there. I'm going to put his desk here. And we're going to have him waving. He's waving to the fans. He's like, hey, man, thanks for coming out, you know. And he's waving. We got his eyes here. He's really happy to see everybody. Get his big smile back there. So that's it. That's him behind the desk. You know, you want to do a little bit more detail? There you go. All right, and we have the set back there. We know we have the catwalk that we spent so much time working on. So we have our catwalk back there and the plant. Now that we have that, let's go on down and do a close-up of the character. So we're going to have the camera come in really tight to his face, and he's going to say his line. He's going to say, welcome to the show. It's going to be jam-packed, and he's going to say his one punchline, and his eyes are going to be half closed for the joke. He's going to have his hand on the desk, and once again we have the plant and some shadows back there for the catwalk. And what happens when you're storyboarding is if you look at it, you can get a sequence. You can see what's going on based on these very quick sketches. Curtains closed. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, blah, blah, blah. And the curtains open. And we see a silhouette of our character. And then we have a reveal. We see our character, and he's all happy. And he's, hey, thanks for coming out. Then we have a close-up of the character. So what these are is like a storyboard. It's like a little comic book. And you just have one slice of time happening in each one of these little frames, and you can even write down what's going on here. So if you want to, you can write the description. He's behind the curtains, blah, 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 dialogue, the announcer is speaking, and how long it's going to take, the lighting, and so on and so forth. Storyboarding is not as scary as a lot of people make it out to be. If you're working for a studio and you can't draw, as long as you can convey a sense of motion and timing that the director can understand, you should be fine.